Hello everybody and welcome back. It's the fourth time we're Chris' guests and are allowed to play on one of his beautiful tables after our larger battle between Orcs and Eldar and the one between Dark Angels and the Genestealer Cult and Iron Warriors versus Sisters of Battles lately. Today we've got some really interesting armies for you.
Okay guys, these are my 1500 points of Imperial Guard who will try to fend off a huge Tyranid attack. So it's an all-out offensive of the Tyranids in a jungle world, and what better Imperial Guard regiment is suited to that endeavor as the Catachan Jungle Fighters. So my army is led by a command HQ consisting of a colonel and 4 guardsmen. And they are equipped as shown in the model, so a granite launcher, flamer, melter gun, and the Imperial Beastman wields an auto pistol and a chainsword, and has also a comlink, of course. Then the colonel, as shown, has a power fist and a Primaris Psyker Master, so level 3 Psyker is included as well. I've drawn already the 3 Adeptus powers. Then the one vehicle is attached to the command HQ. It's a Chimera, so that's my command HQ. Unfortunately, they were all around them, so Marcus rolled for the Tyranid event chart, so they have to approach the battlefield cautiously and will not be on the battlefield in their first turn, but enter the field, I think, on my side of the battlefield in their second turn.
And got a 50% chance of losing a randomly chosen model.
Hopefully not my army commander or the Psyker, but let's see. Okay, then I have a second command squad which is nearby. It's consisting of a lieutenant and 4 guardsmen, and they're equipped as shown with a missile launcher and a heavy bolter. Then the last choice from the command section is my commissar. Unfortunately, before I transported the army to Chris' house, he fell on the floor and lost 1 arm, but nevertheless he wields a power sword. Okay, then to the battle line. The first regiment is a 10-man squad of Imperial Guardsmen, 1 with a plasma gun and 1 with an autocannon, and they're even veterans. So they have the veteran ability Guerrillas, which mean they can run and hide in the same turn, or run and shoot with a -1 to hit modifier. So these are the 2 possibilities which you can choose from the Guerrilla veteran ability. Then we've got a second Imperial Guard squad, this time from Talent, so they got a little bit supported from their brother in arms. And as well as the Catachan squad, weapons are exactly as on the model, so an autocannon and this time a melter gun. And they are not still veterans, but maybe if they survive the Tyranid attack, they will become veterans after the battle. Then last but not least, I've got a third Imperial Guard squad, this time a heavy weapon squad with 3 heavy weapons. Less cannon, heavy bolter, mortar is shown on the basis, and they are veterans and they have the Dead Eye Shot ability, which grants them a re-roll if they miss the target, but not for blast weapons, so unfortunately the mortar can't
benefit.
Shoot twice, or try to shoot twice if he fails in its first turn. Then I have 3 attached units. They have even support from Attila, so 5 Rough Riders with their mighty hunting lances, led by a sergeant with a chainsword.
They might prove useful against the Tyranid warriors.
Yeah, if they get the charge, I think they're really potent, but I think
the attacks from the
subsequent turn they maybe lack the power. Then I think we used them really rare, but they're really a great unit, and also greatly painted the 5 Okrins. So they're really tough guys with a lot of firepower, short distance.
Hardened fighters?
No.
Okay.
I have no points left for any veterans. And they maybe will prove quite effective against the onrushing Tyranids with their Ripper guns, which will hit automatically within 6 inches. And last but not least, the Hellhound. Unfortunately, Marcus rolled very successful on the Tyranid chart, so it got a corrosive damage. So in its first turn, my first turn, Marcus has to roll for a random damage location, and but only on a D3. But it can be very harmful for the battle tank. Let's see what happens. And I forgot to mention my Talon Desert Raiders, my heavy weapon team, and the Orkrans are a little bit afraid of the Tyranids. Maybe they encountered them a battle before, so they all three have a battle fatigue, meaning that Tyranids causing fear will cause terror instead. So let's see if they will survive the following Tyranid attack.
Okay, and these are exactly 1,500 points of Tyranids. Those of our long-term subscribers might notice that this is exactly the army which fought Alex Elder one day when we fought the Elder Titan, the beautifully painted, I think it was an Elder Warlock Titan. So, to begin with, we've got one army commander, the Hive Tyrant, with Bone Sword, Spine Fist. I bought Psychic Scream as a psychic power, and he's got a Devourer. He's got 3 Bimorphs, Null Zone, Voltage Field, and Toughened Exo. I've got 1 Lictor with Sharpened Claws only. I've got 3 Tyranid Warriors with Bone Swords only. And I've got Toughened Exo. I've got a brood of 23 Termagants with Flesh Borers. Then we've got a brood of 18 Hormagons. They're really great, I like them very much.
I don't like them very much.
But only 18 of them. Then I've got 2 broods of Gargoyles, 6 each. And from the support section, I've got 1 Carnifex. Thanks to Alex for his great model. I sold 1 unpainted one out of my 3. Another one is badly painted and the last one is broken. So I'm really grateful to be allowed to play Alex model today. Then the Carnifex has got Toughened Exo and Voltage. And then I've got 1 Biowar, which I bought 5 Spawn Mines for. One of them I've got 3. One of them was painted by Alex, and I think the other 2 were gifted by Alex. I painted myself. So I can at least field 3 painted ones this time. And last but not least, we've got the Exocrine, which normally doesn't do anything useful, only in the game against the Elder Warlock. It was really successful. Okay, let's see what happens today. So, we're back after deployment, and as I rolled Tyranid attack, my aim will be to kill all of Alex's units. If 1 Imperial Guardsman survives, Alex has won the game. And we've got 6 turns, and my killed units will come back if I roll, I think, 3+ or 2+ or stuff like that. As long as I've got the minimum size for a brood. Okay, as you can see, they were delayed by Alex strategy card, and they suffered from corrosive damage or in reserve, held in reserves.
No, they're all around us.
Got the all around us.
Yeah. The second turn, and I kept the 2 tanks as reserves, which I'm allowed to. So if I want to play cheesy, then I will bring them in my last turn. So I will definitely, with a high probability, win the mission. But I think that's not in the sense of the game, so that will appear much earlier. Yeah, that's because my 3 units are beside the battlefield. And wow, if you look at the battlefield, it's really amazing what Chris had done. I think the mat is great with the dense jungle print, and also the 2 bunkers and the ruined cathedral within the overgrowing jungle is really awesome. And as you can see on Marcus' deployment zone, the Tyranid infestation has already taken some mark into the jungle.
Begin to warp the jungle.
So you see some Tyranid terror, which is
part of the planet is already being devoured in order to grow back towards this.
So maybe it's
the Hive fleet
chance for the Imperial Guard to stop the wild Tyranids here once and for all. And as Marcus mentioned, so 6 turns, so he can bring back his destroyed units. I'm not allowed to, so let's see if some units will survive the onslaught. And I think Marcus can play really aggressive this time because His mission is to completely annihilate the Imperial Guard forces on the planet.
And they have to die quite early, because if they die later on, the 6 turns won't be sufficient for them to get into the enemy deployment zone once more.
Of the gargoyles, which can of course fly in high.
Okay, so you've deployed your commissar with the talents towards the right of your deployment zone?
Exactly, in one of the weapon squads.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Rough Riders. We
Towards the center?
just rolled the mission just before we started the game, so my basic idea was to have a unit which is quite mobile and make maybe some flank attacks, but I think maybe this time it's not a good idea to send them into the jungle. Then my command squad in the center, then the Okrins lurking behind, and my Catachin jungle fighter squad, and I split off the 3 weapon teams on different positions. And as you have seen, my 2 armored vehicles and the command HQ is still missing. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hopefully the colonel will not disappear before he arrives on the battlefield.
Okay.
So, what have the Tyranids been deployed to?
I've got my exocrine to the right flank of my deployment zone with the Carnifex and a screen of Termagants. The 2 broods of gargoyles are towards the end. They will go on flying high to swoop down in their second turn. The Tyranid warriors will provide their high flank to the others. We've got the Biowar
lesser
at the
creatures.
end. And then I think that's it.
Maybe we should
The
say
one is over there.
to the viewers that we agreed that those larger pads of jungle terrain counts as complete woods, whereas these small ones just a ground, maybe a soft cover behind them.
And can be run over by tanks.
Yeah, so it's not completely covered with jungle.
Otherwise, it's true line of sight.
Yeah, because otherwise my tanks wouldn't have any chance to surge forward. Maybe the Hellhound, he burns the trees before him with his Inferno cannon. Okay, let's roll off. Who goes first? So I have a stretch rating of 2, Marcus. Oh, that's really high.
6.
I got a 4, so the Tyranids will start first.
Okay, we are back. As I've rolled a 6, I was allowed to start, so all of my troops moved eagerly to tear them apart. Even my delayed Hormagons arrived, but as they had start from the utmost end from my deployment zone, the 18 inches only brought them behind the screen of Termagants.
Looks really amazing.
My gargoyles have done some flying high, so all I can do is some minor shooting. My lictor, or the position of my lictor, hasn't been revealed yet. Okay, so, and the Hive Turret and Convex can't use their Bioplasma or their Devourer weapons because they ran. Okay, so shooting. I'll target the next squad in my fire arc, which is probably them. I'll hit on a 4. Yeah, I've hit, and that's probably too much for your small ones, because my large cannon does strength 10, 3d6 damage and -7.
And this is a blast marker or just a single shot?
No, I think it's a single one.
Okay, so the first one is probably dead, except you're a 1.
Plus,
Oh!
this one is really lucky, he survived.
Exocrine
The
shot.
deadly bio-cannon shot from an exocrine. Okay, let's see how lucky the others are.
Katachan is wondering why there is a branch of a tree falling down next to him.
I'll position it over there. And I'll roll. Let's see if I get it. Otherwise, it'll deviate.
No, you have to roll the other dice with the arrows and the hit symbol.
No, I've got it. Yeah. Let's see if I got a hit. Oh, I've got a hit.
So it's Ketas 1d6 only.
1d6, probably into the Ogrins.
Oh
This
my
will be a
God.
massacre.
Great start.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god. Look at that, guys.
Yeah. So that's a mighty problem for them, because as soon as it gets within 1 inch, so it lands on him, and now it detonates. And now we've got
A 6-inch blast, probably.
special, up to 6 inch. It's not.
But they got multiple wounds. Maybe he just takes a hit.
I do multiple damage, don't worry.
Okay,
You roll the one with your strongest weapon,
so we have to
so
roll for the diameter.
Okay,
First.
first of all, let's do the diameter. It's 4.
Okay. So I have to measure how many occurrence and guardsmen probably are within the diameter of the spore mine.
I think no guardsmen. No,
No, those guardsmen maybe.
no,
no.
Okay, how
not
many
close
occurrence?
enough.
We've got, I think, 4 occurrence. And
Okay, so
now
4 occurrence.
we have to check it because we've got different charts. If I had a Tyranid model, one of my
Non-turret model.
or non-Tyranid,
So strange.
or a Vague. If a non-Tyranid model gets strength 5, D3 at -2.
D3 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's strength 5, meaning, but my occurrence are really tough guys. They have a
Yeah.
toughness of 5, so I need force to wound them
Okay,
4 times.
4 times.
4 plus.
And we go front to back for the wounds.
So 2,
2.
and then you have 2d3.
Yeah. So D3
So for
wounds on the
the
first
guy
one.
closest to the explosion.
6,
Okay,
one is
stat.
dead. And the other one, 6.
As well.
2 or down, and you need to take a break test, but it's
Yeah.
probably on.
Oh, I
And
think.
the mine is gone since it exploded, right?
Yeah.
Well, this was a lucky shot.
Oh, it's too much, I think. 9.
Oh, so they run away.
So
The
they
next color is off.
broken. Okay,
Okay.
then I think we go on to the psychic phase.
2 dice.
Also, only 1 die. My psychic is not yet
one
on
is
the
right
field.
here. Okay, so let's only do 1. 4. But I think, to be honest, we can skip it. Or shall we?
Yeah, oh, you
Four
have purchased cycle, so you can't purchase cycle if
On
there's
the other hand, maybe I've got a card which I can.
with 10 in
store.
hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe demonic attack is gone or stuff like that.
okay, I will discard my 2 force cards, of course.
So will I.
Okay, that's the end of the first turn of the Tyranids. Okay, first turn of the Tyranids. Maybe we start
Imperial
off
Guard,
battlefield for the Imperial Guard. My command HQ is still
Delayed.
They're still delayed in arriving in their second turn, and my Hellhound is still waiting for suitable targets to power up its engine. So my Imperial Guard squad went in Overwatch because the Termagants and the Carnifex are still quite they're not still quite afar, they're quite close, so I hesitated to move them towards the enemy. My last can will target the Exocrine, hitting on 4+. My Occurrence unfortunately broke last turn because of 2 of them killed instantly.
By a spawn.
And they tried to reach the forest to maybe rally, but failed to reach it so far. My command HQ targeting the Tyranid Warriors, my Talon Desert Raiders, as well as the Rough Riders from Attila ran towards the enemy. And my 2 heavy weapons on my right flank ran in Overwatch, and my Chimera emerged from the jungle behind my battle line and are on combat speed and had done its 90 degrees turn and fires with the heavy bolter on the Termagants and with the multi-laser on the warriors. Okay.
So we
And-
see some shooting.
The water.
Last but not least, my mortar, I guessed the range and I guessed 40 inches and are quite close behind the last Hormagant. Now
Will
you
you
have to roll
start?
the scatter dice and the artillery dice. So I think it scatters 4 inches and has a 2-inch blast marker, so no effect from the mortar so far. Okay, starting over here, hitting on 4+.
Another
on
4
your
into my
Exocrine.
tank. No, you failed. You can re-roll because you've got
yeah,
your
thanks
special
for the
ability.
dead eye shots.
Dead eye shots.
No.
No. Bad luck today.
Then the heavy bolter onto the
Yeah.
warriors on the 5+. Yeah, it
You
hits.
hit. Strength 5 against toughness 6.
So 2 hits.
Yeah.
Let's do it on 2 different ones.
So this one and this one.
5 versus
I've
toughness.
got +1 toughness because of toughened exo. I've got toughness 6.
Ooh,
So it's only on 5s.
to- Oh, 1 is
One of them.
penetrated. I
And
think D4
It's a
wounds.
D4 wound.
It's -2, so I don't have. And now you can roll your D4 wounds. Because I've got 2 wounds, so
But don't
one
they
might
have
be
4
dead.
plus armor save?
No, I've got a 5+ armor save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then on 1, it's 4 wounds.
That's great, so 1 is down.
Hooray.
And let's put him over there. So if the other 2 die, I can bring them back.
That's a problem. Okay, then my missile launcher.
Into another one of
5
them.
as well. Yeah, it hits.
Hit, strength toughness, 2+ totally.
Plus this time, yeah.
Yeah,
It hits.
now
I
another
think
one.
it's D10 wounds.
2d6.
Missile, great missile.
I've
I
got
think
it.
it's D10.
Yeah, correct me, it's a D10 of course, because you killed the bloodthirster with a...
Yeah, it's a D10 and -6 for armor.
So 10
10.
wounds. So it's really
That's enough.
blasted,
Yeah.
blasted to hell.
Yeah, only
So
one to kill
maybe
and then...
it's not that good idea to fight a multi-laser because only one comes forward and I kill him in the 3rd turn. So
Yeah.
Marcus
Can't
won't be
come
able
back.
to.
Probably not a bad idea.
But I have already announced the shot, so but maybe a miss on a multi-laser. Yeah, it misses.
Oh,
Okay.
how unfortunate.
And now you heavy bolter into
Then
the small
we go
ones.
onto the
On a
Tyranids.
3.
Yeah.
Roll a 3. Okay, now 2 thrust and fire.
Oh, 4
4 hits. 4 times.
Only 4 different
Yeah.
ones.
How many times do you want to hit? Yes.
5 versus 3 is 2+.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong dice. Yeah, so
Not
4
that bad.
of them are killed.
So the first 4 down. Yep.
Okay, I think that was my shooting phase. I think pretty decent.
Yeah.
Although I didn't kill the exocrine
2
because I missed 2 times.
warriors are great. Yeah.
And
Katashon aim is true.
then we go on with the psychic phase already.
Mhm.
Because there's no close combat yet. But I think
One
it will
dice,
change soon.
I only rolled 1 dice.
One
Yeah.
dice because 6.
No,
Mhm.
of course.
But I think it doesn't make much sense because Marcus can't use his only psychic power because no psychic there.
Yeah, but you might get
Target
something.
hasn't
Also,
arrived
that's
yet.
my dice at my
Okay.
because-
You first.
Let's see.
Nothing
I
I
can't
can
do
do or
anything.
store.
Wow.
3 naive.
So, yeah.
Maybe I will in a desperate need of them later, but okay, that's the end of my first turn.
Okay, we're back after the second movement of the Tyranids. As you can see, they leapt towards the enemy and 2 of the gargoyle brutes came down and hurt them a little. That's why they broke and fled 7 inches towards the next cover, towards the also broken Ogrins. Over there, they caused another 2 or 3. Yeah, they killed some 2 heavy weapon teams.
4 Talon Riders in total, the weapon team and 2 from the
And 2
squad.
regular ones. Yeah. So that's what happened so far. Not much, but every dead Imperial Guardman brings me closer towards my mission target to annihilate all of them. Okay, so we can only do some shooting. And first of all, I'd like my army commander to use his Devourer on the first one of them. But I'll only probably...
2+ maybe.
Let's see if I hit. Oh, I rolled a 6. That's great.
Still fire.
2 sustained fire. 1 in a jam. And I think it's strength 4 against your toughness of 3. But you've got a better armor save because you are mounted. You've got a +1 on your armor save. Strength toughness, yeah, I did it.
It's good.
And there's something special about the Devourer.
Oh no, it's my sergeant kid. Yeah, it causes fear, but does some shots splatter to nearby units?
Oh, they've got so many special rules. Because of the horrific effects of the Devourer squads, which suffer 1 or more hits from this weapon, must take a leadership test for fear. If the squad fails the test, they will break, causing the squad to flee if it is in the open or hide if it is in cover.
Okay. So it's broken.
Okay, not lucky with your break test today.
We'll figure this out after
Yeah.
your shooting.
So, and now the other 2 from my shooting section. The first spore mine I'll put over there. And let's see if I roll a hit once more. Oh, I rolled a hit. And now it will move the 6 inches, probably into your command squad. 6 or close to it, in front of it maybe. Oh no, it's right in front of this guy. And now it will explode.
Okay, first the diameter.
This wasn't
1
bad
inch.
today. So he's in. Strength 5 versus somewhat is probably 2+. Yep. And he gets D3 wounds, but doesn't matter. He's only got 1 wound, 1 down.
Oh, it was the loader of the missile launcher.
Okay. And then we've got my mighty weapon shooting into your command squad as well. On a 3, yeah, I hit. Strength 10 versus somewhat 2+. Ooh, nearly the same. Now it's -7 doing somewhat wounds. Okay, now they need to take a break test as well.
Second in command has just been killed. My lieutenant. Oh, they're broken as well.
So they will
Okay, then on to the
flee.
psychic phase.
Yep. 1 dice. 1 card for me. Yep, we can discard it.
Okay.
And I think that's the end of the turn. We'll only move the 2 units which broke.
Second turn of the Imperial Guard. Yeah, glorious indeed. My command HQ arrived from the edge of the table, and as you can see,
All of the
the gargoyles were killed instantly by a combined fire of the command HQ and the brave Talent Desert Raiders led by the Commissar. Not so fortunate in the center or the left wing of my battle line, because you have watched last turn that a lot of troops unfortunately broke, and I think it was difficult to interpret the rules, but they said you can't move towards the enemy and have to be in cover, but Marcus, all his units can see me or I can see them, so they in the end they fled the battlefield, except the
heavy weapons.
yeah, the mortar is still alive and the Catachans, but I think they will be next to flee from the battlefield because there's no cover to hide from the onslaught of the Tyranids. But before I use my mortar, and I guess the range 20 inch in the center of the Tyranid horde, and I guessed exactly on this guy, so I have to roll the scatter and artillery dice, and it scatters 8 inches.
Yeah, that's right into the middle of them, I think.
So it's on the top of the Homer gun, so it's a 2-inch blast marker.
So I think this one is in, and another 1, 2, 3, 4. Or on a 4+.
No, 3+, because range 4.
No,
That's the mortar.
if they are in, because they're touched by the template. 1 is fully covered with the 2-inch template, and 4 on a 4+. Yeah, so
Okay,
all of them are in.
so
So
5.
5 times, strength somewhat against toughness 3.
Plus of 4 arcade.
4 down. And I think I need 6 of them to bring back a brood.
Okay.
4 or 5 are dead.
Killed. Great.
Oh,
4.
4, okay.
Okay, then my
Your tank
last shooting device, the Mighty Laser tries to hit the last
on a 2.
of the warriors on a 2.
Yeah,
Okay, Mighty Laser.
you've got several sustained fire dice, I think.
3 sustain fire. Range 6. Okay.
I can only hope for 3 gems because
Jam.
Ooh, nearly
So
2. 2 times 6 versus 6 is on a 4+. Because of my toughened exo.
Yeah, both
Ooh.
hit.
Then I'm dead, I
Oh,
think,
but you
because
took
you
2
do
wounds.
several wounds and I've only got 2 wounds. So this one is down, but we can now bring back the Tyranid warriors
The edge of the table,
as well as the gargoyles.
And the heavy bolter tries to kill the Termagants. It hits.
2 sustained fire dice.
So 5 hits, that's
5.
great. So let's say on 5 different ones.
On 2s, I think, because it's 5 versus 3.
So 4 of them down.
4 of them are down, and we'll remove them later. Okay.
Okay, that's the end of my shooting phase. It was really quite successful. I killed a lot of, I think, 10 smaller creatures and the last of the warrior. So,
Psychic phase.
well, maybe.
Now that your Psyche is back.
Oh, back on track. So I have 2 dice. So it's 6 warp cards in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's check. Okay.
Will you do something?
Yeah.
I think you're not even in range.
No.
Not 1 inch
I
away.
like to play displacement with 2 force cards
Okay, on which unit?
on the broken one.
Okay, so I'll let you have it.
Okay, so I can move it 3d6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only chance to get it on cover. That's true.
Emergency rescue protocols.
Okay, let's hover 3 6s would be great. Oh, that's
Almost.
15 inches.
Yeah.
So I track them in the direction of my battle line, sacrificing maybe the mortar. Okay, 15 inches, that's really a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Or I put them in cover directly.
Mhm.
I put them
That's
into
what I
the
would
small wood.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, they're inside the wood. I just
Mhm.
position them nearby. Okay, that's the end of my psychic powers.
Okay, so I discard mine because my range of the psychic scream is 36, and I think Alex Psyche is 37 away from me. And we'll be back after my third.
No, it's a rally phase, so I try
Okay.
to rally those because now they're in the wood. And maybe they're within my army commander as well. 12 inch, yeah. Yay!
Okay,
Rallied.
they're rallied.
Hooray! Okay, that's the end of my second turn.
Okay, we are back after the third movement of the Tyranids. The Exocrine only advanced a little. I brought back 2 brutes. The warriors ran their full 12 inches and they went on flying high. The remaining brute flew 20 inches to flame into the forest of the newly or freshly rallied Catechans, and all of the others moved towards the enemy. Even the lictor left his cover in order to get closer towards the regular guys or maybe even the tank. But my army commander is there as well, probably capable of dealing with the tank, or its tracks at least. Okay, I think we'll only do part of the shooting. We won't do the flaming of the gargoyles. I think the most interesting thing will be if the Exocrine manages to kill a second foot trooper for its 150 points. Okay, I think it has to target the Talon on a 3. Yeah, I hit. Strength toughness 10 versus somewhat is 2+. No, the second one. So 2 Imperial Guard troopers have miraculously survived the hit from the Exocrine's cannon.
As mentioned
Okay.
before, after the battle they will upgrade to veterans.
Okay, then we've already placed a spore mine, and the spore mine is right in the center of them. So we have to roll this one first. Now it's a scatter, and this time it will scatter 3d6, and that's probably so far off board. Yeah, this is 11, and 11 takes it, I think, off battlefield, so we can remove it. Okay, this was my only shooting apart from the flamer stuff, which we'll do off camera to save some time. So we've got the psychic phase and 2 dice, 2 and 4 is 6, 3 cards for each of us. As my Hive Tyrant has moved, I'm now within range of your guy, of your Psyker. And I'll cast my Psychic Scream with Ultimate Force. So it will happen, my friend. Okay.
I can't do much against it
You have to roll 2d6.
under my toughness, and under my leadership.
Yeah,
I
there are
think those
several
two,
different
otherwise he's
results.
stunned.
Yeah.
I think if I roll over my leadership, he's dead for sure. So, only 7. 3. That's
3,
amazing.
that's
Under
a
his
low
toughness
result.
and under his leadership.
Yeah. If a Psyker rolls equal to or under his toughness, he's unaffected. Yeah, this was great.
That's really
Yeah.
great because with these two dice.
And this time I was able to risk it because I myself had demonic attack.
Blood running from his nostrils, sweat on his forehead, but he survived.
Okay. Then I'm casting. Should I displace some units once more? I think it doesn't make much sense at the moment. Maybe. I think I will use one force cards for sale.
And I'll do demonic attack.
So it's nullified.
Yeah.
And I have to roll a dice.
Yeah.
So 2.
Okay. You've rolled 2.
But I add my mastery level. 3 is 5 minus the force cards is 4. So you have to check by 4 to 6.
The cycle of fights of the demon remains in battle.
Okay, then it's your turn.
So I won't do anything. Yeah.
Okay. Then that's the end of the psychic phase. Okay, third turn of the remaining forces of the Imperial Guard. As you can see or notice maybe a huge gap in the Tyranid horde because finally the Hellhound arrived on the battlefield. And there was a little bit of discussion because Marcus had the Tyranid event chart and rolled for corrosive damage. And he rolled for the hull of the Hellhound. And the first entry which Marcus rolled stated the driver was killed. But on the Tyranid event chart there was a note that if you roll for damage for crew members then you have to re-roll. But I think the result 2 or 3 was similar results. So there's a huge explosion and on a roll crew members are killed by the explosion. And yeah, it doesn't make sense, so we agreed that no entry was appropriate for the situation. Yeah, okay. Nevertheless, the Inferno Cannon was really successful and I think it 13 of the lesser creatures and set even the Carnifex ablaze. And they even managed to roll a 6 for wounding him because he has a toughness of 9. But unfortunately Marcus saved the Carnifex by its thick armor, his Terminator armor. Okay, and the Revolter also killed, I think, the last of the Hormigant in front of it. The Mortar was successful once more. Normally I aimed into the Termagant squad, but the shot scattered and killed at least one of the Hormigants. Those are in the wood and are still broken. Those move 4 inches in order to shoot at the gargoyles, and my command HQ checked the situation on the planet and decided to go further to the edge of the battlefield.
And this one?
And my Chimera moved
away from the hive turret, closer towards the warriors.
And try to use its heavy bolter maybe for its final shot. Okay, speaking of the final shot, we have got 5 less guns trying to hit the gargoyles, but only on a 5 because they moved more than 10 inches. So 1 hit.
Strength, toughness 4+. 1 is down.
So 1 is down. And my melter gun hits on a 5. No. Okay, 1 gargoyle down. Better than nothing.
Okay, psychic phase.
And my Chimera on a 3+ with the heavy bolter. Yeah, it hits.
To sustain fire.
So now the multi-laser is unjammed, but the bolter is jammed, so 2 hits.
Yeah.
Let's say on 2 different ones. Strange toughness, 4+.
Yeah, I've got toughness 6.
Okay, so 1 hit.
1 hit. And
So
it's just D4 damage, so you might knock 1 down because they've only got 2 wounds, if I'm right.
4 wounds?
Yeah, 4 once more, so 1 of them is down. 1.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have to take a practice because they're hive mind incarnate. Okay, I think that was the end of my shooting phase.
Time for the psychic phase.
And it's time for more psychics. So 11 cards, that's not good, meaning maybe Marcus can use his dreaded psychic
that's great for you because you've got a greater chance of getting nullifies, and I've only got 1 power.
11, but this was my turn, so
okay.
that are your cards. Okay, let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, once more, I'd like to play a sail with one force card.
What does it do?
I can move any miniature from you within 24 inches up to 6 inches.
Okay, I'll let you have this one.
Okay, maybe I should have measured before. There's someone in range. Okay. Okay, move the first of the Tyranids
Okay.
over here. Okay.
Then I think I'll do my Psychic Scream. Do you have a nullify?
Yeah, I'll use Destroy Power.
Okay.
So, if you play it against my Psyker, the power is instantly and automatically nullified.
Okay.
In addition, secretly roll a d6.
Oh yeah.
And
At the
any force
mastery
cards you
level
wish from your hand.
Mhm.
The enemy Psyker does the same. Both players then reveal a score. If your total is higher, then the enemy Psyker hand is discarded for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Okay, so we have both to roll d6.
And we can add force cards.
And you can add as many force cards as you like.
Okay, I'll add one force card.
Okay, add 2 force cards. And
Yeah.
then we can roll
Yeah.
openly because. So I've got 4 plus 2 is 6.
And I've got 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 1.
Yeah.
So that's my force card I
You
spent.
don't have to I think.
I think it's your mastery level.
No,
dice roll
not your
and the force
master
card.
level.
Okay.
Only as I read it complete. In addition, secretly roll a d6 and add any force cards you wish from your hand. The enemy Psyker does the same. Both players then reveal their score. If your total is higher.
Okay, use is higher.
Yeah.
So my Psychic
The
Scream is
Psychic power
discarded.
is removed from the enemy Psyker's hand and discard the rest of the game.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Mighty.
quite nice. So
Mighty Psyker.
he survives the demonic attack.
And this will
And the first Psychic Scream.
He's single-handedly going to defend that corner of the galaxy from the Tyranid menace.
as well.
and it will speed up our game.
One day he's gonna sit on the golden throne. He is the Emperor incarnate.
So we're back after my 4th movement, and as you can see, some of my units have disappeared, as have some of Alex. First of all, I shot into the close combat between the warriors and the Chimera and hit one of my warriors, so this one went down.
Sacrificed.
But we've got one close combat left to fight. We've already done the shooting, or rather flaming. So the remaining warrior against the Chimera. We've got the Carnifex against the Hellhound. And we've got one of the last 3 remaining Hormagons who charged the last heavy weapon. They went over there and shot at the Talon Desert Raiders, killed some of them, 3 or 4. Another 2 or 3 were flamed by the gargoyles. And the second brood, the brood of 7 gargoyles, landed next to the enemy command HQ and killed everybody except for the colonel and the Psyker, I think. Okay, so we've got 3 close combats to do. First of all, let's start with the juiciest targets. We've got the first Hormagond against your 2 crewmen. I've got 4 and 4 is 8, charging is 9, and you've got 5. 3 times strength 4 against somewhat. Yeah, once and he's down. The second Hormagond against
4
you.
plus 3 is 7.
Surviving guy. 5, 4 is 9, charging 10. Second attacker is 11, and you get 1 from me.
7.
Then I've got 4 times strength 4 with my, that's enough, so we needn't do the third one. And they do a follow-up towards at least the 2 who fought towards the new targets. Then we've got the Carnifex against your tank. I may choose the Hellhound. Yeah. I may choose the location struck.
I think you have 4 attacks. But I think
I
you can
won't
do a
swap
special
them for a
attack.
tear attack.
No, but you
I
do
prefer
one.
4 separate ones.
4 separate ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get a huge bonus.
No, I don't think so.
I've got
Because he's flanked.
strength 8. So it's strength 8 plus d6. And because of strength 8, it's a d20. So d20 plus, I think this one is a d20, plus d6 plus 8.
Okay, which location?
So
Rex or Hull, maybe?
first I'd like to do the tracks. That's bad, because that's, oh no, it's a 10.
Yeah.
18, 24.
Penetrated.
Uh,
Second attack against.
the hull. It's not enough. The second into the hull once more. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah. That's 15, 23.
Yeah. So 1 track, 1 hull.
And now we do the turret.
Not enough.
Not enough. Okay.
Track.
Track. 2, probably
The
blown
track is
off.
blown off. The head under control. Then comes the permanent hold.
And now we've got the hull. Hull is 5, that's a lot.
A spark ignites the Hellhound's fuel tanks and it bursts into flames, killing all the models on board. The flaming wreck moves out of control next turn and explodes.
Yeah.
Anything within 3 inches of the point where it ends up is caught in the explosion, suffering damage exactly as hit by heavy flamer.
Yeah. This won't bother me. Okay. And then we've got another close combat left, the one over there. Now I've got my Mighty Warrior. And I think the Mighty Warrior will try to hit your tracks with
Bone swords.
a total amount of 3 attacks. I'll do the Bone Sword and I'll get a bonus as well. I'm strength 5, so this is an additional d6. Let's look it up. Bone Sword. The Bone Sword has got d6, so now we've got 2d6 plus 6 plus d12. Okay, 3 times on your tracks. The first one. That's through, because it's 6 plus all of this, 12.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And the second one, yeah, that's a lot as well.
Okay.
And the third one. Yeah.
Okay, 3 times the tracks.
And now let's see what happens with your camera. Number 1, first roll. So 5.
The track is blown off.
Okay, so no internal damage. And the next one is 4.
Track is blown off once more.
And the next one is
And
5.
track is blown off once more.
Okay.
Okay. Then psychic phase.
I think I won't do anything in the psychic phase because I don't have a psychic power. So
Maybe
that's the
I can
end.
do something.
Oh yeah, if you want to, let's 7.
Okay, to shuffle the pack once more because there are only a few cards left. Put them on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, as Marcus mentioned, he can't do anything.
Except for nullify maybe.
But I can do... Maybe I do... I do a sail once more.
I'll try to nullify it.
Okay.
And as I'm a level 4 psyche and you are level 3, I think my nullify works easier, not on a 4 but on a 3 plus.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's nullified. Then... should I do some kind of displacement? I don't think so. Okay, then I'm finished as well.
Okay. We can discard all of them and that's the end of my 4th turn.
Okay, 4th turn of the Imperial Guard.
Over there, this one went out of control.
Out of control and successfully shot.
I stepped aside because of my high initiative.
Shot successfully at the Tyranid warrior, but failed to wound him because of its high toughness.
And jammed twice.
My heavy bolter and the remaining of the talons shot a bunch of gargoyles down from the sky And one really, this trooper's recommended, although he's maybe killed next turn, but he used his melter gun against the lictor and evaporated him to dust. Then my flamer and my commissar, I think, shot one or two of the gargoyles and set one ablaze.
Nope. He's now a firefly.
Yeah. And my army commander utterly failed. He rolled a 1 in order to hit the last, or one of the last gargoyles. Okay, that's the end of my 4th turn.
Psychic phase.
It's only the psychic phase left. So 7 cards. Oh no, my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like to play a sail once more.
I'll let you have this one.
Okay, then I put him out of the battlefield.
Okay.
And then I'm finished. Psychic phase. Okay, that's the end of my 4th turn.
Okay, we're back after my 5th movement and we've already done some shooting, as you can see. I haven't brought back all of them. As we said, this one
counts as
because
you can't move anymore.
And is chained. And over there, the Carnifex charged towards the remaining troopers. We've shot some. I failed to flame anybody of the command crew.
But killed the heavy weapon.
But the other one, the remaining gargoyle, succeeded in killing the heavy weapon. Now we've got 2 close combats. The first Hormagaunt against the special weapon. And I think you've won, because I have 4 plus 1 is 5, plus charging is 6, and you've got
7.
1 from me.
8.
Then you've got 2 hits.
The melter gun guy.
Melter gun guy.
Fix bayonets!
Not enough. Strength 3 against toughness 3. So then we've got 2 on your sergeant. You might have a sword, which forces me to parry. I've got 4 and 1. I've got 4. Charging 8, 9.
Sergeant has any... I thought he's got a sword.
Okay, so you
So
could make me reroll.
4.
Yeah.
It's the only chance that you roll maybe a 1. No, 2, oh, maybe. So I've
No,
got
I've-
7, 8.
I've got 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 for charging is 7. You've got
Hit.
1 strike. No. And
Second
then
attacker.
I've got 3 dice.
Okay, I've got 3 plus 3 is 6.
I've got 5 plus 4 is 9. Charging 10. Second attack is 11.
6.
So we've got 5. Yeah, he's down.
The melter gun guy is a miracle. Killed the lictor and
Yeah.
survived the close combat.
And then we've got my army commander with a special weapon, but I won't look it up, with the spine fist. I think it's a kind of auto hit, but we won't use it. I just use my bone sword.
Okay, I have 2 swords, a sword and a power sword.
Okay, so you've got 2 parries. I've only got 1 parry. I've got 5 attacks and weapon skill 9, and I charged.
Well, that's not too bad, but...
I've got a 6th dice because of 2 close combat weapons,
Yeah.
spine fist and bone sword. Okay.
I've got
It's
the,
a chance to roll a lot of ones.
but I've got the face in the emperor.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
fumble
1,
is
1.
cancelled out.
I've got 2 6s.
Roll 1, 6 once more.
Okay, I've got 6 plus 9 is 15, charging 16.
10.
So 6 hits with the bone sword, strength 6 against your toughness of 4 is on 2 plus. All of them.
Oh. Then 6 times my field save. Oh, it's not enough. So 3. Oh, he's killed.
He's down, yeah.
Okay. Then psychic phase.
Yeah. Let's see how many dice we've got. 3,
Only 3.
2 for me.
2, 3.
I won't do anything.
Me too, because I got a nullify.
Okay. And that's the end of my 5th turn. So, Alex has got army commander left. 1 engaged in close combat, a regular trooper and his psyche at the moment.
Oh, there are 4 troops left, but...
Still confident.
Yeah.
We are back after Alex's movement and he's already done some shooting. Alex got
Yeah, what have I done? I flamed 2 of the gargoyles.
And
My
fled with the
2
others.
Command HQ tried to escape the onslaught, and my brave Meltagan Imperial Guardsman who killed heroically the Lictor was finally killed. Oh, but I can use my multi-laser, or is it jammed?
I think it was
I was jammed here.
double jammed.
Yeah, okay. So, well. Let's check what I can do. Maybe I should displace me away from the trouble. Yeah, I tried to play displacement. Yeah, I think I use ultimate force, so it's a cast for sure.
Can't do anything against it. So
Who do I displace, me or the army commander? That's the question. Yeah, probably I use it on my Psycho. So that's 9 inches. So that doesn't matter because over there.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's your turn.
my final turn. Okay, we are back in my final turn, and as you can see, it was our last chance to kill them off. The Hive turn started shooting, and his Devourer hit the enemy army commander. Although only scoring 1 wound, they were forced into a fear test and ran away because there was nowhere to go, no cover left except to leave the battlefield and run for their lives. And over there, the brave remaining last, I think, Talon, was cut down after he bravely killed one of the freshly charged Hormagons. He fell prey to the second or third attacker.
Okay, so we're back with a short conclusion. Okay, we're back with a short conclusion. First of all, congratulations, Marcus, for
Thank
a
you.
stunning Tyranid assault victory. But it was really an exciting game.
Exciting up to
really,
the very end.
Yeah, on a really awesome table created by Chris with the dense jungles of Brakkar 3, maybe at the equatorial region, and the Imperial Guard desperately fighting off the Tyranid attack. And yeah, I think the first 2 turns it went from bad to worse. My Command HQ and my Hellhound not arriving on the battlefield or heavily damaged. And in the second turn, I think you've witnessed it, my whole, basically half of my army was fleeing the battlefield because of failed leadership, fear or terror tests.
Especially top-notch units like the Okrins.
The Okrins and the Rough Riders never saw a single shot or combat, which was really disappointing because I
would have enjoyed a fight, a clash between the Tyranid warriors and you charging
the Okrins,
Rough Riders.
But maybe I use them next time I play Imperial Guard instead of the Demon Russ or something like that. That was really disappointing that they fled the battlefield and didn't see any combat, especially because we used them only rarely. On the other hand, I was quite surprised so well the battle went up to the final turn. It was the last shot with your Devourer or Flame Spurts which killed my army in the end. So a special thanks to my Primaris Psyker who really won the battle almost today. Not only he fended off the demon from the demonic attack, he rolled heroically under his toughness on 2d6 and surviving the psychic scream from the Tyranid, Hive Tyrant, and he secured the broken Imperial Guard squad by tracking them 18 inches or so towards him and granting them the possibility to make a leadership test and rally in the end. That were really epic moments created by my Primaris Psyker Master.
And he also destroyed the Hive Tyrant's psychic power, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly, with destroy power, because the Hive Tyrant used the second time the psychic scream against him, and he used in a battle of will draw the power out of the mind of the Hive Tyrant. So he was not killed, actually, he only fled the battlefield, and maybe he managed to get back to the Imperial Guard Bastion and will be promoted to a Primaris Lord, maybe. And next time we will see him maybe as a level 4 Psyker with some scars maybe in his skin.
In some Inquisitors from the Order of Xenos retinue.
Okay, Marcus, what's your point? One thing to mention, I think the Helland was quite potent as well with a single shot. I think
14
it evaporated
creatures.
14 or 15 lesser creatures and set the carnifex ablaze.
Yeah. Well, from my army, most of the smaller or lesser creatures performed quite well as the Biowar. I think the first shot of the Biowar killed 2 Ogrins, dealing them 6 wounds and made them break. So this was far more than I'd expected. The Gargoyles were great, of course, because of their great speed. I was allowed to bring back units, but units brought back after turn 3 won't have been able to reach Alex forces, but especially the Ogrins with their flying high and their -2 flim spats, they're really great against Eldar or Imperial Guard or maybe even Orcs. And then we've got the Hormagaunts, as always, with their 18-inch move, the 2 attacks. Their strengths 4, they're quite formidable, even at killing Space Marines. And the larger creatures didn't do that much. I had 1 or 2 shots from my Exocrine, one of them killing one of my Tyranid warriors. I had the Hive Tyrant chasing the enemy, but not even getting into close combat, only against the Commissar. And then the Lictor was shot after being revealed, and the Tyranid warriors weren't too well. Well, I think this 1,500 point army list relied heavily on shooting, and to be honest, I think one should have left out the Tyranid warriors in favor of even more of the smaller ones, like a second squad, a brood of Hormagaunts, and maybe a second...
Maybe Genestealers.
Or
There
maybe
are really
Genestealers.
some iconic Tyranid creatures which were
I
missing
don't
today.
know points-wise how many Genestealers you would have got for them.
I think they're 24 or 28 points each.
Okay, so the Tyranid warriors were only with their swords, their bone swords, and they were 195.
Okay, then you would have got 6
or 7
Genestealers,
Yeah.
7 Genestealers, 6, 7, haha.
Yeah, maybe better choice than those ones.
Yeah, especially if they are behind the Termagants and Hormagaunts protecting them from shooting. But in my opinion, the Gargoyles had a really great impact on the battle because of their flying high. As Marcus mentioned, they were always annoyance in my battle zone and flaming
And you can't hide
at
from
will.
them.
And
Even if they
even
only
if I
do their
shoot
20-inch.
even if I shoot 6 or 8 in my turn, I'm sure pretty that the next couple of turns they will return in force. So
Yeah, but it was an exciting battle up to the very end.
yeah. And what was really nice, I think, due to the huge amount of terrain pieces, it was not easy to get shooting lines. So often if you played second edition, it was sometimes really difficult
For the close combat units like Howling Banshees
to
or
keep them
Corn
surviving
Berserkers.
the first couple of turns because of the shooting angles. But this time it really created you can't shoot simply from deployment zone to deployment zone.
It was excellent terrain. Thanks,
Yeah.
Chris.
Welcome.
Okay, nevertheless, we hope you enjoyed the battle to the end. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.
See you.
Bye.